Yo, what up? This is Billy. A theme that comes up with me a lot is conversation. I believe in the importance of conversation, big time. I wanted to do this video for a while now because Jesse's been making fun of me for this conversation thing. Simply have a good conversation on camera. And
That's
to show what it could look like.
That's your favorite line.
Making sure the conversation continues.
I knew I should have said you're not allowed to use the word conversation.
So I was like, look, I'm gonna do this video. I'm gonna come up with a way to try to explain this, and I hope this works out. Let's see. All right. So the first thing I did was I decided I wanted to build a candlestick. I think that if I build a candlestick, or what do they call this, a candle holder, I could tell a story here. So bear with me. I'm gonna make this candle holder, and then I'm gonna try to explain where I'm coming from. This candlestick it's complex. It's got all kinds of weird stuff going on. You got the candle, you got this golden candlestick, you got a rubber joint, you got more golden, and then here's some like wooden accent, right? And underneath the joint is some kind of felt material, I guess, so it's a non-stick, I guess, you know? If we go even deeper, man, there's scratches and little holes and things somewhere in here, you know? This is a complex and unique object, okay? One of the things that is crazy is when we're trying to understand what something is, I think it's important to recognize just how complex and unique things are, all the factors at play. And I think that's important. And the challenge is to figure out, how to calculate all that in a meaningful way. That's a difficult thing, but anyway, I think it's possible to be seriously looking at the candlestick. So this is a thing, and you're looking at it, and you can look at it completely wrong. You can look at it in such a way that you get no or very little good and proper information. In other words, there are good and wrong ways to look at things. You know what I mean? And when we're trying to understand it, So here's what I mean. Let's say you wanted to understand this candlestick, right? And all you had was a photographer who's gonna send you a picture of it, right? He sends you this. This is your perspective on the thing. Do you see how it's very possible to look at it and you can kind of, you're like, oh, it's a button, Nah, it's not a button. It's a candlestick, right? But it's possible to be looking at it from an angle where it looks like something it completely is not. Now, if we ask more information and you think it's a button, but you're like, no, there's gold in it. Well, that's accurate, and there's a red thing here. There's a red felt thing. That's accurate. That's part of what this entire thing is. Get from that perspective and turn the joint around and look at it from other places, right? And here's the thing. It's so complex, right? Right here is not the only place that you could be looking at it weirdly. What if it's possible to be too close in? What if I'm right here? What is that? You still don't know, like, scale is important. You still don't know how big this object is. Obviously, it's possible to be too far away. So far away you can't even see the thing at all. You're not aware of it. But let's say you're right here. You got more information than some other people. You can see there's more gold up top. You see this looks like a weight, maybe it's a dumbbell. You can bring something to the discussion about what this is, but you don't have a full picture. And then same here, you don't, so anyway, I think a lot of life is like this, and we're filling in blanks all of the time, and our brain is doing a lot of work to fill in information that we don't yet have. And that's how we construct what we consider normal and we consider real and true. It's some truth, some information, but it's not all the information. And I think it's important to, whatever angle we're in, we need to be in communication with other people who see it from a different way. We have to. There's benefit from that. So I think part of the game in trying to understand anything is to try to have people around you that will always be giving you an honest view of their thing. There's actually another interesting thing I want to point out. Like, this guy, you know, has a perspective that is not fully true just as much as this person, right? But check out this person, at least there's something in the way this looks. Like this person at least can say, there's more that I don't see. You see what I'm saying? There's a way of like, this person from this perspective goes, I don't know everything. Here's what I do know, gold, rubbery thing, and my perspective is cut off, right? That awareness is everything as compared to this guy, who just the nature of the perspective is one that could have you believing that you have all the information you need. You know what I mean? And you can come at a conversation with a lot of confidence. You see what I'm saying? You can come at this like, what? I know what? This is what I'm seeing. It's a gold button with a red thing in the middle. And you're committed to that. The best angle, right? If I had one picture, if I could only send one picture, the best angle would be this guy right here, right? Or if that wasn't possible, I would do here. And then I would try to send as many pictures as possible. Here. We would do it over and over. We keep looking at the thing and keep giving honest, true pictures, but from different angles. You know what I mean? Over and over and over, attempting to fully get a glimpse of what this is, trying to piece it together till you can see, oh, it's a candlestick. That's my attempt at explaining, why it is that I talk so much about communication. This is a different video than anything I've really done before. It's really driven by this observation that context is super important. Two people can meet sometimes under even slightly different circumstances, and the results can be wildly different. If the expectation is for disagreement, if the goal sometimes is disagreement, then that's exactly what you're gonna get. And I think this framework, it's like a framework around the conversation that hopefully can disperse some of the tension by acknowledging that these problems are difficult and complex, and also acknowledging and giving space for both people or everyone involved to possibly be wrong, to be improved during the conversation, from the conversation. And I think that can produce radically different results. And I figured I'd just put it out in a video. And I hope you enjoy. Thanks.